So welcome to another Webisode. I'm driving to my new house. I just got done doing another load from our old house, as you can see back here. We're at that random stuff stage, all the random stuff left behind, almost done, and then it's cleaning so we can get as much of our deposit back as possible. Hopefully all of it if we do a good enough job. I was just thinking about Harold Camping and the false rapture. If you didn't hear, Harold Camping, who said the world was supposed to be, well, the rapture was supposed to occur this past Saturday, has now said that that was a spiritual rapture. God has passed his judgment. No need to talk about it anymore, but the world is still coming to an end on October 21st. I am still looking forward to Halloween. My son, my 8-year-old, is actually going to be a mummy this year. They gave me so many of these super absorbent gauze rolls for my infectious hematoma when they had to take it out and I had the big hole in my gut, that there's more than enough to create an army of zombies. So I think we're going to turn, or mummies. We're going to turn Logan into a mummy for Halloween. So, and if he happens to fall down and get hurt, there's plenty of gauze on him to soak up all the blood. What a horrible thing to say. Anyways, I was thinking about Harold Camping and how many people bought into his idea that the world was going to come to an end. And it really, really is a good example of how easily seduced people are into believing in something. I mean, even just the guy who says he did his homework and his math said the world's going to come to an end, even though the Bible says, you know, no one knows the day. People still followed along and sold their belongings and decorated their cars and spent money and traveling the country trying to spread the message, and it was a complete waste of time. But we see this happen in politics all the time. I often, on the show, raise the question of, you know, how can people be so gullible? How can people fall for certain things? Because a lot of times people just simply believe what they hear. And it's a lot easier for people to grab onto somebody else's opinion because therefore they feel justified. Because if somebody else believes it, then, you know, they're okay to have that opinion. Like we were talking about the cuts to access here in Arizona, and there was a RView, the medical system. There was an RView in the paper how, you know, back in 2000, the voters voted to have those on access go from 33% of those at the poverty level to 100% of those at poverty level could get access to access. Well, unfortunately, that means a lot of people who don't really need it are going to take advantage of it. And ultimately, we as a state can't afford to pay that. And ultimately, I'm going to use the word again, people will end up being able to take care of themselves. People find a way. People are resilient if you give them the opportunity. And just because people use it and it's nice, and just because it might cause some hardship for some people if you take it away, it doesn't mean that it's justifying spending tax dollars that we as a state simply don't have. And it's unfortunate, but the problem is a lot of people buy into that, especially when it comes to issues like that because they're so sensitive. And people end up going, yeah, it's just wrong. Well, why is it wrong? Well, because people need help. Well, a lot of people need help. A lot of people need help, but we can't help everybody. It's just, we just can't. So if you're going to travel down this path that says just because somebody needs help, we must help them, and we must take from other individuals to help them, inevitably you're going to fail. You're talking socialism, spreading the wealth around, you know, taking from the rich and giving to the poor. It's Robin Hood, and it's not right. And people are easily seduced into believing things that simply aren't true, including the rapture and the end of the world. So, all right, I'm home now. I have no plans to empty this right now. I'm going to go in and work on tomorrow's show and take a much deserved nap, and hopefully my air conditioner is working. Ooh, you know what? Let's catch it live on camera. Let's go see ourselves if it's running. This will be interesting. Of course, the temperature could be right inside the house. Therefore, it's not working. But let's go see. All right. People are waiting outside of our house to pick up their kids from school. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Well, it's not currently running right now. So the next question is the temperature in the house okay? I'm not going to keep that on camera. That's my air conditioner. I have no idea why that table is sitting there. All right. I'm going to go see if this thing's working. Thanks for watching. Bye.